Hey everybody, and welcome to Hexiled Gaming. I'm Scott, and I've got a match of X-Wing 2nd Edition for you here on Tabletop Simulator. This match between Sean on the left and Roger. Hold on.
Roger.
I could have had that queued up. Oh well. On the right, Sean flying that super scummy list. Gargor, Jostero, Torani, and Ketsu. Now, Ketsu's the thing that I'm not used to. Trying to think what was normally in that position in the first iteration of this list, but I can't remember. Oh well. So Gargor, probably going to get target locked early on, and there you see it. Torani has locked Gargor. Gargor's going to go in for a block. Hope to get at range 0 of you. Torani's going to attack Gargor with a cluster missile. Uni failsafe to deny the damage going into Gargor. Gargor's ability will trigger while defending each enemy, each other ship, or just each ship? Each other ship at range 0 suffers 1 crit. Okay, so it doesn't happen to you, which is good. So that'll trigger Jostero's, or Gargor's ability, which will then trigger Jostero because you weren't defending against that Gargor attack. So then Jostero can attack you. If Torani... Actually, that will trigger Torani's bullseye ability. There are a whole bunch of awful things that can happen to you in this list. Not to mention, Ketsu's over there as well, so we could see a tractor. Oh man, it's all types of scummy. I've had that done to me before, and it didn't feel good. Let's see, Roger on the right. Flying those Kaashyyk defenders, those went down with the latest points. So now you can have 4 and AP5. Oof. Get at least 1 double modded shot over there, probably. Did Ketsu points go down? I know most large bases did. A lot of them did. Oh, Sol Sixa. That's what was in this list when I fought it. Instead of Ketsu, it was Sol. So, a whole other host of ways to hurt your feelings. Roger has that nice tight formation at the top. I would think AP5 would be on the outside of that, but you do you. Ooh, the backup from AP5. Okay. We'll let these Kaashyyk defenders get out in front. Ooh, the turn in. Yeah, Gargor with the 3-bank evade. So we'll see him be very defensive until he can get in there and start causing bumps. Be a real bummer to lose the M3A before you can get into that knife fight. If I were to fight against Sean's list again in the future, that is something I would do. Kill Gargor before he gets in there. Looks like the scum ship's heading down towards the bottom of the board. Ketsu will move last. There's Torani with a 3 straight. So who is dragging who through the obstacles? I don't know. It's a focus from Ketsu. And that should do it for this round. Let's take a look at the blues on the Auzituck. 1, 2, and 3 forward, 1 banks. Yeah, we'll see him move forward fast enough that AP5 can clear, maybe. Ketsu went down. Okay. Thank you, Copper. Man, that's a mean-looking list. Deadman switch on Jostero, very fun to trigger. If he dies and triggers Deadman switch, he will damage you outside of the defense, which triggers his ability. So as long as you're in that arc at range 1, he gets to attack before he gets taken off the board. Very fun. So I wonder if we'll see Ketsu. Order of operations here pretty important. 1 hard from Jostero. You can go anywhere. Gargor, 3 bank left. Go right around that asteroid in front of him. Doesn't matter. Torani could K-turn. Maybe fit through that 2 hard, or that big base. Maybe he hard turns. Whatever, to get out of the way of Ketsu. Maybe Ketsu 3 banks left. Copper says, I played against Sean this weekend when he played this list. It was brutal. Yeah, it's savage. When I played against it, I didn't notice the target lock on Gargor, so I wasn't thinking about the interaction with R5TK and Muni failsafe. I was stuck on, if I can get a bump on Torani, I will deny him the target lock. I will deny him any mods, but I'll specifically deny him the ability to cluster missile me. So I caused a bump on Torani, then he still shot Gargor, which I wasn't expecting, triggered his ability twice, specifically against the Seavor that I had that caused the bump. Hey, bumping into Torani, especially in that bullseye arc, that's not a good idea. Don't do that. Do not advise. See Bear move up. What was it, 2s? 2 straights and barrel rolls from the Ozatucks. Re-stress themselves. But again, when I played against this sort of archetype, it had Soul. Oh boy. Alexa telling us that the tropical storm warning has been extended until 7:30 p.m. Not looking too bad here, though. Although I did close all my windows to cut down on that sunlight. But yeah, it was Soul 6 instead of Ketsu, so Ketsu, man. That's a whole other reason to be scared. You gotta worry about Torani and Gargor. You gotta worry about this tractor shenanigan from Ketsu. Who are you going for first? Atreides, I'm sorry you're not at work, but that's more time to claim internet fame, which is more valuable, I think. So more stressed Kaashyyk defenders, if they want to try and shoot some scum ships, they could 1 bank, although they do have the 180-degree arc, so not too difficult. Atreides, yes, you do have the best full throttle record for sure. Maybe we should do a yearly Hexiled book of stream records. You will definitely have the record for most full throttle games. Gargor, 2 bank, and an evade. Yep, and here come the 1 banks. Looks like Gargor's got some coverage from that asteroid. So good luck punching through 4 green dice with an evade. If you get enough shots, definitely possible. A little bump there from yellow. Things definitely start undoing themselves when you bank your formation. That's when setup is key. Another backup from AP5. This might have been the round where your double mods would have helped, but oh well. Or even a single mod coordinating to yellow. Jostero, 3 bank, focus. Torani, 1 straight. Does he have any bullseye already lined up? No. Does he have room to barrel roll? Not gonna do it. He might have. Medium bases are weird. There's the 2 hard from Ketsu. Ketsu taking the long way in. Here's hit crit. It's Torani, 1 evade. That was on green, who takes a shield. Dexy says, how does it work when you have 0 credits? You earn credits for every 5 minutes? 10 minutes? Yeah. So you'll be fine. You may just not be able to bet on the first game. Although I'll leave bets open. You'll get the full 20 minutes, so you should have something to bet if you want. Do we see anything lost there? No. Still that 1 shield on green. That was Jostero shooting. AP5's gonna check. Nothing. You got an obstructed shot in a Gargor or an unobstructed Jostero. Ugh. Killing Jostero before he gets 1, his bonus shot, or 2, the dead man switch. It's tempting. He's gonna go for that, but man, Gargor's gonna light you up next turn. By light you up, I mean cause bumps and cause you to be upset. Now, Torani's in a weird position with that asteroid, so he may not be able to follow up. There's 2 hits. Jostero spins the focus for 2 evades to take nothing. There's 2 hits. Oh, this one is going into Gargoyle. Oh. No, that was Torani. Oh man, yeah. Until it happens to you, you don't understand how big of a deal Gargor is in this list. One hit. 1 evade. into Jostero. And I think this is the fourth and final shot for the defenders, and they have done 0 damage. Focuses for 2. Jostero, 3 dice. 1 evade. Finally takes a shield. And that was a fantastic round for Sean. He's going to be able to move Gargor into position. Here's 2 dice from Gargor, obstructed. I think it's into yellow. 1 evade. Let's just double check the settings here. Points. Every 5 minutes. 10 credits. Yeah, you're good. Trady's already cheating. Game in the system. How did he do it? I don't know. 57 minutes. One shield off of that green Kaashyyk defender. 1 off of Jostero. So we may finally see AP5 coordinate this round. Needs to, what, 1 bank? 2 bank. I think it's got to be a thing with ships that can back up. You don't give them 1 bank, because you don't want to have a 1 backup and then a 1 bank blue and just keep doing that over and over again. Everybody doesn't need to be Kova. Dan, is that Dune? I don't know that I've ever seen that written out. So, there is a stop on the defenders. I don't know that he would want to do that. But it's about the only thing I can think that you can do to avoid Gargor. Unless Gargor 3 banks and bumps into you, which I'm not against. Although you might want to mod, because those back defenders could shoot you. It is a Dune reference. Okay, cool. Baggins. Thank you for the sub. 5 months. Yep, there it is. 3 bank. Well, now you can't. None of your stop maneuvers are going to avoid that. He did stop. Okay, well, still at range 0. And now you have no mods. Ah, he's gonna move 2 of these. Thank you, Baggins. And he's going to reinforce with green and focus with brown. So that's one of the things that I've always wondered about, which is when you reinforce with these defenders and you're just buffing your defense, need somebody to have some sort of offensive mods. Well, now we've got brown. I wonder if we're going to see a coordinate. Going to coordinate in a red. Can you coordinate a red maneuver? Could you coordinate a barrel roll? Yeah, no, AP5 can coordinate to stress ships. Well, it has one token, so yeah, should be fine. I like it. Yeah, that happens. That's one of the benefits of running the stream, is that at this point I stop saying you can't do that, AP5. You cannot coordinate distress ships, because yes, that is AP5's ability. Shaka says sad Gargor. Yes, but also double stressed Ozatuk, so that's not great either. Torani moves up, has the bullseye on green, moves the lock off of Gargor. Let's turn that off. Oh, might have the no, just on green, maybe on brown, but definitely on green for the bullseye for Torani. Ketsu gonna shoot first. I think that's on a green as well. 3 hits, much better offense this turn. Green has the reinforce. We'll take 2. And now, Shadowcaster. The attack hit. Defender's in the front and mobile arc. There is the tractor token. So 1 less defense. That reinforce will still be in effect. You're gonna move. So the problem with moving this is you're gonna lose the Torani arc up. Accidentally moved the wrong ship. So we'll get this tractor token sorted out. But yeah, he's got the bullseye on green. I don't know that you want to move green. He wants to throw it on the rock. Rolls a focus, so no damage there. We'll have to go over it again next turn. I don't think a 90-degree rotation helps him. Maybe if he rotated left. Yeah, actually left would be okay. Trady saying rotate. Yeah, I tend to agree, although you'd be in a really awful position next turn in terms of Ketsu, I think. Here's the cluster missile shot. Blank, blank focus. One hit, one eyeball. A pretty lackluster cluster shot, but it goes through. You get 1 die for the obstruction. Green takes a damage. All right, into brown. second cluster missile shot. 1 hit. And 2 natty evades. Easy. Hit, crit, crit. Spends the focus, takes 2, doesn't want that crit to go through onto the hull for Brown. So now the one Kaashyyk defender with offensive mods loses the mod. Wookiee Commandos win. Alright, Brown's going to shoot back. Range 1. Got to be into Jostero. Of course, now if you kill Jostero, he's going to bounce off into 3 of your ships and shoot again. AP5's gonna shoot. 2 natty hits. Oh, AP5. Getting the work done. 2 natty evades from Jostero, though. He wants to live, and he doesn't want to spend that focus. Alright, gonna take this range 1 shot into AP5. If you were gonna do that, he's not focusing fire, right? Because I think Brown had a shot range 1 into AP5. I think, or into Gargor. Here's hit, crit, crit. That's pretty good. So 1 crit on the shield, 1 beneath. Damage to engine. Your hard turns are more difficult. Alright, another range 1 shot. 4v3. Hit, hit, crit. Very good. We could see Gargor out of the game. And we will. Hit, crit goes through. Gargor dies before it can shoot. Before it can get a block in. And that is a victory in and of itself. Might have been nice if you could have done that last turn, and then you didn't have to stop. "45 minutes left in the game, 31-21. Only 10 points separate these 2 players. Green's got to go over that rock. But it's weird. Gargor is gone, but you're still facing Ketsu, Torani, and Jostero, which is a list on its own. Torani's in a weird place with this asteroid. Does he have contraband? Hell yeah, he does. So could see a K-turn. His straight maneuver's fine. That rock. Just what is AP5 gonna do? Probably a 1 forward. Coordinate. Trady says Ketsu's in a weird spot. Yeah. Although you could just 2 hard left, right? Left, correct. Do you have a... No, they don't have a 1. Too fast. I don't know that... Actually, I'm a little worried about the 2 hard now. Maybe just 1 forward. Shoot it red or yellow. So new stuff got announced. One of the exciting things for me is, because I'm a scum main, Jango Fett, I think, comes with new elicits. Do we know what those are? Chat. I'll ever put croutons in a soup. I mean, French onion comes with a giant crouton on top. Does that count? Egg drop soup from American Chinese restaurants comes with wonton strips. That's close. They're flipped in the images. The elicits, okay. AP5 with the coordinate. Ah, barrel rolls green off of the rock, and then green immediately smashes into the side of Torani. All right. Oh yeah, most vegetable soups, absolutely, because crackers, especially like Captain's Wafers or something, go very well in like a vegetable soup. Yeah, there's plenty of evidence in support of hard breads in soups. Here's the Jostero 2-hard turn staring into the face of red. Goes for the barrel roll so that he can get a range 1 shot from behind. Very rude. Went for the K turn from Torani, but ends up bumping. I would look at that template. I definitely thought that was gonna fit after the 1 straight from AP5. Oh well. He's still got a range 1 shot in the yellow. That's nice. There's the 1 forward from Ketsu, who focuses. We see the Ketsu tractor on green. Green's down to 4 hull. Is he going to throw him back on the rock? Very rude. Yeah, might as well. Deny him the shot. Rolls a hit. There's a damage into green. 3 hull remain. Oh, no! 2 hits, 2 crits, 1 evade. I mean, you know what? Kaashyyk Defender, you got your natty evade. You can hold your head up high, takes a direct hit just to make sure. Yeah, you don't need to. It's okay. He's letting us know what crits are no longer in the damage deck. That's nice. So GG, well played, Green Defender. First Rebel ship off the board. Here's a 4 dice range 1 shot into yellow, 1 crit. Yellow still got the shield, so even if it goes through, which it doesn't, natty evade from yellow. Range 1 shot from Jostero, no mods. 4v1. 1 hit, 3 focuses. Focus in return. Red takes a damage. Two blanks from AP5. You know what? He had the natties last turn. You can take a break. Recharge those batteries. Here's a range 1 shot from Brown onto Ketsu. Triple blanks and a hit. Double blanks from Ketsu. They're both trying to be the most disappointing. It's not a competition, guys. Here's range 1 red into Torani. 4 dice. 2 hits. Takes 1. Takes 2 at me. Shields down on Torani. Yellow, range 1. 4v1 into Torani. Two hits. So at least one's going through. Just one. So 1 shield off Ketsu. 1 damage card onto Torani. But green gets taken off. Brown lost the shields. 31 to 42. Sean on top. 36 minutes left. Good positioning here from Jostero. You know red can't stop. He's got the stress. So you're pretty free to hard 2 after it. AP5's not in a great position there. We do have a stressed Torani. I don't even think if he wanted to pop Contraband, I don't think he's got enough room to K-turn there, but could be wrong. I wouldn't be surprised to see a K-turn from Ketsu. These rocks are so awkward to get through with that large base. So you got to move all these 1s first. I guess you get Brown out of the way. These guys do not have K-turns because they've got that 180-degree arc. I mean, I guess you could bank Brown. Just hope to keep Ketsu somewhere in that arc. Or you could hard turn to the right and try and catch Torani. Ketsu K-turn. Yeah, I think so. You could try and hard 3 or banker. Nah. Don't bother. K-turn. Space between those 2 rocks is just too precarious. No thanks. Alright, both players ready to go. Let's see the order of activation. Gonna go brown first, too hard to the right. I like that. I think that gives him a chance to shoot Torani. One straight from yellow, probably also a good chance to shoot Torani there. Yeah, maybe AP5 gives yellow a focus. Nope. Gonna coordinate into red. Looking at a roll. Okay. That's a weird one. Bumps into Torani with a 1. Tried to 3 hard. Okay. Takes the last shield. Sean says too fancy. Yeah, I mean, it was an interesting idea. He's definitely going after Torani. Jostero, 1 bank. Barrel rolls left and backwards. That tells you, yeah, Ketsu. I think that tells you Ketsu's K turning, although that's a big opening there that maybe he would want to try and turn through. Torani. Two bank left and a barrel roll. Gets out of yellow's arc. Maybe even out of red. Well, red's on a rock, so don't worry about that. Ketsu spins contraband for the K turn. Goes for a lock. All right, Ketsu, range 2. 1 hit, gonna spin the lock. Into 3 hits. Very good reroll. Still with the natty evade, takes 2 on red. Could see it be thrown left and forward. Half points on that Wookiee defender. Kaashyyk defender, even. I think he could have forced the Ozatuk to roll again, but I guess he's just going to let it happen naturally next turn, maybe. Don't give him the opportunity to rotate. Yellow. Blank focus. I think that was into Ketsu. There's a back arc shot from AP5. 2v1 at range 2 into Torani. Oh, it hung on 2 hits for what seemed to be an eternity. 1 blank still goes through. Torani on 5. Brown range 3 obstructed by the gas cloud. We'll have a blank into an evade. 3v3. Kaashyyk defender's got a focus, but nothing to spend it on. Hit crit. I see a blank. I see an evade. That's enough for 2. And back to dials. 31 to 63. Sean increases the lead. Roger now needs 33 points to take the lead, 32 to tie it. Let's take a look at that list. Half of Ketsu will get you 35. The rest of Torani, have you gotten half points on Torani? Can Scott do math? 2, 4. You've done 4 damage out of 9. No, you need 1 damage card for... So if you did 5 damage into Torani, which isn't super difficult, that'd get you all 55 points. Rolls a crit for the gas cloud. That's not going to put the strain on yellow. AP5 with the 2 hard turn. These guys are definitely going hard for Torani. It's a good source of points. Yep, goes over the rock again with red. Relieves a stress, but was he double stressed? Yeah, he still has 1. So won't be taking an action, but nor will he be taking a damage. Man, that's a weird place for Ketsu. I guess we'll just see a straight 4 or 5. You know the 5 fits, because you did the 5k. A lock from Jostero. His choice between red or yellow. Red's already damaged on 4 hull. Forget about it. Now you know that there's an unobstructed shot as well. Hard 1 turn out of Torani. Looks like he's already got the bullseye on brown. Let's double check that. Oh, yeah. Gonna cluster. Ooh. He did contraband, which is why he can target lock while stressed. Boy, I hope contraband never goes up. 2 points. What a deal. Remember when 2.0 came out and it was like 6 points or something ridiculous? Good morning, Jagged. Glad to be back. Points have reset. By points, I mean credits. What did... Ketsu did a 4 straight, okay. Take a lock on AP5. Alright, Ketsu, who locked AP5, I think is shooting into the brown defender. Hit crit. Planks out on the Wookiee. Hit crit going through on brown. Wounded pilot. Gonna have to roll for his actions. Alright. Third cluster missile from Torani. And unlock the secret level if you get all of your charges spent on your squad. Oh my god! Hold on, wait. There's a new sound clip that I need to add to the soundboard.
Oh my god!
Wario, though. Yeah, we gotta add that. I'm gonna put that on the list of things to do. Is Brown dead yet? 4, 5, 6, yeah. Brown's dead. Let's take Brown out of the overlay. There we go. 2 hits from Torani. Rolls a blank from yellow. Oh no! I gotta disable that top command. Torani. Did yellow take anything? Yellow is shields down. Torani hit crit, spins the lock. Two evades. Natties. Alright, yellow's gonna shoot range 1 into Torani. Everybody went hard to go after Torani. Well, here's 3 hits and a crit. Rolls a focus on Torani. All 4 going through. Down to 1 if that's a direct hit. Torani will be dead. That's... yeah, in a Torani. Okay, I thought he was putting cards on Jostero. That's not true. Wounded Pilot. Again, gonna roll for those actions. There's 1 hit. And that goes through. That's all he needed. Torani is gone. Roger, only 19 points behind now. Much more manageable. Jostero, half would be 22. Ketsu's 35. One hit from AP5 into Ketsu. 2 dice. Blank. Blank. Takes 1. Shields down on Ketsu. Back to dials. So, unfortunately for Sean, these Wookiees heading in the wrong direction. They do have 180 degrees of arc, so if you just bank left with red. You should be able to shoot something. Also unfortunate that Ketsu is right there. He wants you to do it. She will gladly just bump into you, tractor you, toss you around, shoot you at range 1. Down to the last 18 minutes. Yellow comes off of the gas cloud and focuses. AP5 moves right through yellow. Gonna coordinate to red. Gets a focus. I was wondering that too, Atreides barrel roll away with red, but you're gonna avoid the maybe the Ketsu ability, but then he's just gonna shadow cast. So just take the tractor. Give yourself a mod. Hope to shoot. Jostero takes a lock on red, and look at that. The too hard right bumps into the Kaashyyk defender. Is there enough? I think there's enough room to roll right with that defender. That would have been some 8D chess to put these defenders in a place where you can't roll red. Oh well. Just means less things shooting at you, I guess, for the scum player, so not a big deal. Not even going to move red. Going to shoot into AP5. He says I wouldn't move him, and looks like Sean agrees. 2 hits. Oh, spins the lock. 1 evade, takes 1. That is the shield on AP5. Jostero. Has a range 3 obstructed shot into either AP5 or the yellow defender. Gonna keep shooting into AP5, who's tractor now thanks to Shadowcaster. Blank, blank, focus. Blank, blank, evade. Would have been 2 thanks to the gas cloud. Yellow defender. Into Ketsu, range 2. 3v2. Has the focus. Hit crit. 1 evade. Takes 1. It is under the shields. Stunned pilot. Don't go over an obstacle. Kind of tough with that gas cloud right in front of you. AP5 looking for a shot out the back. Doesn't have it. All right. Still only 19 points separating them. Very doable for Roger Roger. Yeah, Jostero's got a pretty clear line there. Unfortunately for AP5, moving the opposite direction from yellow and red. Takes a calculate. AP5 taking his own mod. Focus out of yellow. Hard turn from red. Goes for a lock. Nope. That's Ketsu's lock. No, Jostero's lock. Jostero, 2 bank. There's the hard 2 turn from Ketsu. Stays off the gas cloud, so no triggering stun pilot. Ketsu ability puts the tractor token on yellow. Does he want to move the defender? Probably not, because that would be the only shot into Ketsu, and you want to keep those Ketsu points. So here's a range 2, Jostero. 3v0. Spins the focus for 2. Might need to be concerned about AP5. We'll see. 2 go through onto yellow. That's half points. And that's going to widen the gap there. 41 points now needed to lead. Yellow into Jostero. Now, if you could kill Jostero here, which seems unlikely. He's got 4 left. 5 left. Oh, yeah. Modern Cure Axes. Here's hit, crit, crit. I mean, that's one way to start it. Hit, crit goes through. So it's crit, crit, disabled power regulator, and structural. Luckily, he's already shot, so will not be ionized this turn. AP5 does not have a shot. Red does not either, I guess. So back to dials. 10 minutes left in the game. 126 to 108. Shortened that lead a little bit to 18 after half on Jostero. I think I missed the sub from the Dark Father. Thank you very much. I think he's currently leading in points, but now that we've got the top command disabled, you'll never know. All right, Sean says he's ready. Here comes red with a 2 hard turn and a focus. Ooh, 3 hard from yellow and a focus, but where are we thinking Jostero is going to be? Bump from AP5. Bump from Jostero, who tried a 2 hard left. Well, he is sandwiched in between AP5 and yellow, so that could hurt. Ketsu's going to reach for a lock, but not shooting anything this turn. Now, if Jostero dies here, his Deadman switch is going to go off. And he does have a shot into yellow. Yellow's on 4. Could see a double tap here. There it is, 4v1. Three hits. Yellow's on 4, so this can't kill it. Down to 2. Yep, range 1 shot, 4v1. Spins the focus for 3 hits and a crit, and Jostero with structural damage is like, please, please do it. Hit, crit goes through. He doesn't want to live ionized anyway. Dead man switch goes off. AP5 takes a damage. Yellow takes a damage. And that is going to trigger Jostero's ability. Two hits, and that's all he needs. That's going to put that damage through on yellow. And Jostero, with the double tap, takes the defender off the board. And you're right back where we started. Sean leading by 17. With the trade, though. Yeah, that was a tough place to be. I mean, you got all these shots on Jostero. You can kill him, but he is almost certainly going to kill you in return. Red's on 4. AP5's on 3. Ketsu's going to need 2 turns to turn around. Hard turn next turn, and then another after that. The 2-turn U. Coming down to 5 minutes. Let's take a look at Red's dial. Yeah, I mean, does a 2 hard turn clear that rock? I'm not convinced. Maybe you just have to go sit on that rock to turn around. I don't know. It's a bad position. You could coordinate a roll, I guess. Ooh, 2 hard fits just fine. Never doubted it. Goes for the reinforce. There's no... I mean, I guess Ketsu could shoot you with the mobile arc. Seems unlikely. Too hard from Ketsu. Go for the evade. Yep. Nothing for red. Got a range 3 from AP5. 2v2. 2v3. Calculates for 2. Just needs 1 evade plus the token. Doesn't get it. Takes 1 on Ketsu. Down to 6. 3 minutes left, maybe one more turn. How much do you need for half on Ketsu? You got 4 damage out of 10, so one more damage on Ketsu gets you 35 points.
We've brought levity to each other's lives. But there's a lot more to life than that, and I realized that in these last few years. And we just became very different people.
We'll see a hard 2, I would imagine, out of the Wookiee. Hard 2 or 3 out of Ketsu. Maybe if you bank with AP5 and the Wookiee, maybe you can avoid that arc a little bit. It's going to be such a weird angle for Ketsu. Two minutes, and yeah, this is almost certainly the last turn. Ooh, backs up with AP5. You are really putting a lot of eggs in that Wookiee defender basket. Takes a focus. That's going to be obstructed, almost certainly. Ooh, with the K turn. And just as I said the last turn, we're going to get one more. Minute and a half left on the clock. Nobody in range. So we'll go back to dials. Ketsu can move as fast as she wants. Take a look at that Lancer dial. 4 forward is the fastest you can go. It's still blue. This is not a silencer. So you could see a 4 forward. I mean, I guess you could stop with the defender and then coordinate a focus. Or you could 1 forward, 1 bank. One bank's probably the best to stop you from getting thrown in a way that you couldn't shoot with that tractor. Could one bank right. Trying to... the one thing you don't want is to get tractored by Ketsu's ability. If you get tractored with the Shadowcaster title, it doesn't matter too much because there's nothing to follow up on it. There's nothing to get thrown onto that's going to cause more damage. There's the calculate. No, you don't want to go fast against Ketsu. I mean, I guess if you get the bump, maybe there's no mods. Oh, but Ketsu's not getting baited out by that. Does he have a shot? I don't think so. I don't think Ketsu's got a shot. I think Ketsu gets a little too cute. Loses arc and now is going to take 2 shots. Three dice from the Kaashyyk defender, and that's the 1 damage he needed. Ketsu gonna spin the evade, take 1. And there it is. Roger leading by 18. Ketsu unable to shoot. The game timer is done. There's 2 hits from AP5. Insult to injury. Takes another one into Ketsu. And that'll do it. Roger comes out on top. Congratulations to him. Sean, thank you for playing. Had the lead for most of the game, but loses it in that last round. What a way to finish it. Thanks everybody for watching. Until next time, this is Scott from Hexiled Gaming, signing off.